Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and start this. I got this light on here. It's like a little cheap Amazon light, but it works really pretty good so far. We'll find out later in this video when it's nighttime outside. But right now, Paul is writing down, like, I guess, what was it? Like a table of contents somewhere?
Yes. So
Did you find out what the MAT was?
Yes, intake air temp. It's manifold air temperature. Never heard about it that way.
Yeah, no, it's intake air temp. But yeah, so do we even use a mat? Is that what
Intake air temp.
There's not an IAT on there?
That's what that is.
I thought there was an actual IAT.
No, that's just. You must never look at that. Let's just use the paper.
Apparently. Well, I use like the website. I think the one that you sent me. But yeah, so he's making up a list here, so that way we can make what is that? Bulkhead? Yep, there you go. We're gonna put a electrical bulkhead in there, so that should be pretty nice. It's just gonna really suck. Should be a good time. And then trying to figure. So he ran and picked up paint, right? So he's got paint, so we can do that stuff. I don't know what's actually gonna get done today. These are just all the things we have that we can do. I know he needs to make a mount for his micro squirt. So there's quite a bit of things we need to do. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And then I'm gonna go monkey on the Fiero. Let's see here. So what we got going on in here? Is obviously we got the gauge here, and then we also have the like my GPS. So what I need to do is I need to wire in. I have the USB, and it's on. I believe it's on the intercooler. So I need to change that to ignition, so that way when I flip the ignition on, I have power to this. It'll automatically turn on the GPS, and then when you shut off the ignition, it'll automatically turn off the GPS, so that way I don't have to monkey with it. So that's nice. And then we have this guy, which is my what the fuck is that? Perfect tuning gauge. I will be doing like a little bit more in depth on that, I think, because it's a pretty sick gauge. You've only seen me mounting it so far, so once we get it up and going, then we'll start. I'll go over, you know, the gauge and what it's capable of, because it's a pretty fucking sick gauge and it's fairly cheap too. So, I guess you can use it on a stock ECM. I just don't know. That would take a little bit more thought process on somebody else's end. But yeah, so basically we're gonna pull the dash, get the dash pulled, so that way I have access to all my wiring again, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this gauge wired in, and then we're gonna get this that USB redone. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that, and yeah, hopefully this light works. I can already tell it works a lot better, because like if I don't have it on, like this is where we're at, so it's kind of better, I think. But yeah, you know the drill, guys. Why am I saying that? Oh my god, I hate myself some days. Yeah, let's get this dash out. I had my phone inside this thing, and this is the actual light. So it's got this like little power button, and then it has a high-low. So you got like that, and then it brightens up a little bit. So I'll be interested to see how well this thing works tonight. But yeah, so now let's get dash. Alright, so we got the, again I'm using that light, but yeah, so I got the dash out. I also disconnected the Z battery so I don't accidentally start my shit because of the switches. But yeah, that's where we're at. Now I gotta pull, I'm probably gonna end up making another switch panel too, to eliminate the gauges. So that's kind of fun. Or, well, I just need to get rid of wideband, and then maybe I'll look into trying to find the sensor for doing the oil pressure with this perfect tuning gauge. So, but yeah, now we continue. Looking good, guys. I'm thinking I'm gonna be rewiring now too. Thanks, Obama. But yeah, this is gonna suck because this sucked last time. But now, pretty much what I'm gonna do is go through and label, and then yeah, I gotta recreate that. But I think what I'm gonna do is move all the engine components back behind the seat here. We'll make a plate with the micro squirt. So that's kind of that plan, and then all the lights and stuff I'll keep up here. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I'm gonna go for here. So let's just hate my life. Let's do this. All right, well, it's all pulled out. So this is all the engine stuff, and this little pile here, that's pretty much all the lights. Yeah, so, and then I went ahead, just kind of got it all set up here. So the old switch setup, USB setup, interior light setup, and the window switches setup. Here's the old relay panel. This was fun to make, but I'm excited to not make another one, but I get to, so. But yeah, so basically, I'm gonna figure out how simplified and like how much I'm gonna need back here, because I'm not gonna do. I have 10 everything is relayed. Every single one of these is relayed, and that's a little bit overkill. So I'm gonna see if I want to figure out a way to simple it down. If not, I just need to figure out how many relays I'm gonna need to wire in the back crap here, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna. So basically, I'm gonna put a fuse panel in the back on this back wall behind the seat, and then I'm also gonna put one up in the front. So for like all my lights, any accessories I add, such as underglow, which is coming. Get excited. I ain't fucking around.
Don't get excited.
Get super excited. The raciest thing you'll ever see. I'm bringing underglow back. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Not sure where I'm going from here. I think we can go check, see what Paul's been doing. I think he said he's been painting. Have you been just still primer? Where you at? Where you hiding it? Oh, it's all hanging up.
Right here.
So this is the oil cooler bracket. This is the, what the fuck do you call that? Cross beam?
Yeah.
Should be painting that thing too.
I will be. Wipe it all down first.
But yeah, so we got this cross, what the fuck? It's like a cross brace or something. Wherever the hell that is. Core support, that's what it is.
Yeah,
so we got the core support right here, getting painted. And then we got the, I'd say it's like a valance or something, the purdy up thing. So that's right here, getting its pretty job. Yeah, I think that's all you got, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I got that.
And then, I think this is his fuse panel setup. Are you just gonna be getting another one of the fuse blocks you already got? Oh, lucky fucker. Even though you got the little guys, so.
Yeah, I got a 10 and an 8, so I got more than enough.
But yeah, so that's kind of his plan.
Be going on the passenger firewall.
So
I'll go behind you.
Come at me, bro. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Get out of my place.
Not sure what else is next. So, gotta get that thing painted too.
I gotta find a clean rag so I can wipe it down.
Well, this is removable.
Yeah, it's safe. It's already on there. I ain't taking it off.
But yeah, now we'll figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do like what he just did. try and make up a relay panel board plan thing. But yeah,
Okay.
they're fun. Well, here it is. Not like he even knew. I didn't even tell him I was making this. So this is the new
Surprise.
yeah, surprise. I'm just gonna trade Paul. He has this little guy. I'm gonna trade him for my 12er so he can use that better. So that's gonna go on there. These guys are gonna go up there. I'm gonna drill the holes. I'm gonna drill 4 holes down there, do some fancy wire stuff. Micro squirt's gonna sit over here. I'm going to make some sort of stencil for over here, and we're gonna just like spray it on with some white, and then this whole thing's gonna get sprayed with black, so do that first and then we'll do the white stencil up there, and that'll be that. So I gotta drill some holes, a lot of holes, and then yeah, and then we'll have to, I still gotta trim up the sides. And I do believe that is pretty much it. This is going to be located in the center of the Fiero, like in the back where the fire extinguisher and micro squirt was, so should be sweet. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these holes drilled, and while that happened, Paul hasn't gotten much done. But he got all that painted.
Painting.
Yeah, I know. Gotta wait for all to dry so I don't get fucked up. But he got all this stuff painted, and then he's got these little tabs, and then obviously the other things.
I got thermostat.
And then yeah, he painted the thermostat black, so that way that'll blend in nicely. I believe that's all we got for right now. I'm gonna actually go grab the camera because I got that light thing on there so we can see how that thing looks. So let's do that.
I think the lens is for when you're close.
So here we are. Oh, that works good.
Yeah.
That works damn good.
But the brightest?
No. You really can't even tell the difference.
Yeah, it's not much. The edges are a little brighter.
Yeah.
That works good though.
That works real good. Just come out here and... Oh, wow. That works really well. That's crazy. That's pretty good.
Should try it with my phone to see if it, because it has a better sensor, maybe it'll see even better.
Okay. Can even play with that.
Dang.
That's pretty fucking good.
That'll be good, nice for car shows at night.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so at least now we know this light up here works pretty good. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. And then yeah, you can buy it up. 13 bucks. It's a fucking good deal. Here's mine. I think this guy. So basically this thing's gonna sit like that. That's basically what mine's gonna look like. So now when he's semi-close, we're gonna have to run to home of the depot. I need to get like 2 more of these guys to mount my micro squirt, and then I got to get some truck bed liner so I can hit this with some truck bed liner.
You gotta go to Walmart?
No, they got it at Home Depot.
They got it.
They got it at Home Depot.
Screw Walmart.
And I think it's like close to the same price too. So, but now I just need to square this guy up so we can get those done. And then, yeah, then this is pretty much done and ready to go. Paul's got his cut out and he's working on getting the fuse panels mounted and shit. And then, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So let's just continue on with the terrible angle of the GoPro way the fuck over there. it's only got like 19 minutes left on it. But we already filmed like 3 hours on there, so. Alright, we're back. I got some truck bed liner. I know Paul picked up a can of truck bed liner. And then I got some zip ties and some of these nuts and these bolts. So got some of those. Paul picked up a buttload of hardware, and obviously a can of truck bed liner. So now we're gonna go ahead and get those things painted. I know he's up here assembling his thermostat.
Scooping it out.
Seeing the future here.
Maybe. Go on.
Quite the fit. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. That should do.
It should look real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice, like. Yeah. So all that stuff's dry. I don't know whether he's gonna assemble it or not.
I'll probably wait a while. Wait till it warms up again. Give it some more time.
Yeah. Well, we still gotta prep and paint these things, so no big hurry here. But yeah, so that's the plan. Let's do this. This video is gonna be long as fuck. But yeah. Just Alright, so we've been slowly piecing together these things. So this is my main power in to the first relay that turns on my fuse. Then we got my starter wire. This goes to the starter. Then these are all the ground. Well, one's a ground. Well, actually they're all grounds, but one's gonna get grounded, and then the other two got to go to a switch because one's fuel pump, so that's got to go on ignition, and then the other is starter, and that one's got to go to the starter switch. So now we got to do a thing. I gotta decide whether I want to go install this right now or not. And then so Paul's been over here working on his. Look at that thing. So he's got 18 fuses, 2 bus terminals, his micro squirt, and he's got 4 relays. So
I can do more if I want.
and then, yeah, he has the option to do more if he wants. So
Let's put those on just for show.
for show. Oh yeah, and then this thing's back together, looking fancy. Oh, that's the radiator. It's like, what are those holes?
Not gonna put it on if we're gonna paint it at some point.
Yeah. And then so we got that thing painted as well. Yeah, that looks sharp. That looks neat.
All black is the way to go.
I mean, he used some of the edging that I had, rubber edging that I had for the Fiero.
Bigger stuff.
Yeah. So that looks pretty nice. But yeah, that's where we're at. Alright guys, well there it is. I know it was kind of quite the jumps from my edit, or like my time lapses to what happened, just because, well, there's a lot trying to get done. So but yeah, so this thing's on there. I'll probably end up doing like rivets or something on the bottom or something instead of just the top ones. The top ones don't poke through, so they're just tappers. But yeah, I got this thing like all cleaned up. I want to try and figure out a way to get this guy underneath everything right here. But this power wire has to get ran up there, and then I need to extend these guys. I need to get some black wire, extend these guys. Those are for switches, and that's the starter. And then the other one is for the main power to this whole block, which basically is going to be it gets tied into ignition. So when I flip the ignition, it breaks this relay and turns on this whole block of what the fuck? That whole block of whatever the fuck they're called.
Been a long day.
What are they called?
What? Fuses?
Yeah, there you go. The whole block of fuses. It turns on this whole fuse block. Jesus Christ.
Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, dude, I'm just tired, dude. This because we have almost 7 hours. Well, we have 7 hours of GoPro footage. So, yeah, we've been out here for a while because it's already like midnight, and we've been out here since like midnight. Yeah, it's 12 hours of working on cars. But yeah, I just figured it's easier to just make it all in one video because it was all kind of just one thing, and I didn't really feel like breaking it into 2 videos. So obviously I still need to do the front, but at least all the engine control stuff is done. Now I just need to do headlights, window switches. I really should just give up on trying to talk. USBs for the GPS needs to get wired in, and the interior lights need to get wired in. And then I have underglow coming. That's gonna have to get wired in. And then, yeah, Paul's out here testing the light, putting it through its toes. And then for Paul, we got that done. That got painted. Pretty much everything got tore down, painted. The only thing we're gonna wait on, the reason why the radiator's not in is because he's gonna order up some black, right? He's gonna get some black. Yeah.
That's all I
Okay.
have.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get some black radiator paint. They make paint for radiators. Eastwood does. So we're gonna order up from there. And then we got this bad boy done, looking sweet.
It's gonna be a lot cleaner.
Yeah, it's gonna look a lot better and consolidated. I'm going with, we like switched.
Yeah, you got more and I got less.
Yeah, Paul had the 2 set up and then now he's going down to 1. But your 2 setup didn't really make sense.
Yeah, because a lot of the ones in the back were going to the front.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah, well, at first we were going to just do it in the back, and then we ended up adding one in the front.
Yeah, there wasn't enough room in the back.
So, but my philosophy with mine, my engine's in the back, so that's why my engine stuff's in the back, and then all my lights and everything's going to be up in the front. Yeah. I got that thing for my birthday. That thing's pretty sweet. Except for I need to figure out how the fuck this thing works because this door don't open. But I got a load of flap discs and stuff. We're good. We're good for days.
But they're in there, so we can't use them.
Yeah, they're locked. We have them, but we can't use them. But we have them. I think that pretty much covers everything. It's enough yapping on because this video is probably like fucking 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching to the end. If you watch it to the end, put put turbo lover in the comment section so I know if you actually watched the whole fucking video. But all right, later.